Hello everybody, Sibling Power here, and today I am back with some more Mod Sauce Modded Survival, and I actually recorded only a few minutes ago, maybe half hour ago I recorded, so only a little bit of time between this episode and the last, even though you guys are probably going to get a day, because I think I'm going to put up the videos, I'm going to put the videos up each day of the weekend, so... for you guys, this is going to be a day's separation. For me, this was about 30 minutes. So, yeah. So, in that time, I did put up some, as Mr. Craner would call them, meat pulls. But they are essentially just these drying racks so that I can get more food, because food's being a problem right now. I was running a little low on the steaks I gave myself at the beginning. So, yeah. So, now we can go ahead and we can have endless food from our zombie flesh. So I don't want to turn too much of the zombie flesh because it can be used for creation of creatures in necromancy. So it's not a good food source, but it does work. I also, I forgot to show you guys this, but I actually made strawberry jam, which is pretty simple. I just had to make jam jars. And yeah, so... in between this episode and the last one, I went ahead, I made more Electrum. I went to the Nether and got more Ferrous and made more Invar. So now I have a bit of Ferrous in there and I have more Invar. And yeah, I made Electrum and Invar. So those are the main things that I made since I now have the Grindstone. And so, because I want to make that sieve. So let's go to the sieve. I want to make this automated sieve. So I needed the Invar, so let's go ahead. I want to break one of those down into Invar nuggets so that we can do the legs. And I need to make this silk mesh now, so let me go make this silk mesh. You're not silk mesh. You're silk. No. Okay, I know how to fix this. Okay, let's go into here. Let's do this. Okay, so when mod packs have conflicting recipes, you usually, these modded crafting tables generally won't do this, but a vanilla crafting table will allow me to select my recipe. So, silk mesh. So, it's good to have a vanilla crafting table sitting around for just that reason, because I can choose which recipe I want to use. Okay, so now I have the silk mesh. Now I should be able to... I need an iron ingot. Boop. Alright, so what is that? Secondary sieve. Ooh. Okay, so I put a silk mesh. No. If I put an iron ingot there, and I take the Electrum, I'll have an Electrum gear. Then I put the silk mesh, and I take this Invar. I put it there and put that there. Okay, now I have an automatic sieve, X asterisk. And apparently, now I need gravel. Now I need a lot of gravel. Can I get the gravel? You know what? I have an idea. So let's go ahead. We have this iron hammer, and this iron hammer is pretty cool. Well, let's go ahead. I want to check out the pattern requirements for the excavator, because that's like the hammer, but it's for diggable stuff like the gravel and the dirt. So the excavator requires excavator head, plate, thick binding, and thick rod. And the excavator head here is an 8 cost. Okay, so we have an 8, an 8, a 3, and where's the tough binding case? Okay. Do I want to make an excavator? I don't know. You know what? No. I think I'm going to go dig it out. So let me just make another iron shovel, because this one's probably going to break. And I'm going to go get a bunch of gravel, because as I said, I want to get an emerald. But in order to do that, kind of need to play with this thing. So let me go ahead and there's a bunch of gravel over here. Let me go dig all this up, and then I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I am back, and as you can see, I have gotten the automatic sieve sieving. So, What I did was it required RF, so I created a heated redstone generator, which is a pretty simple crafting recipe. It's just a lava generator, a bunch of redstone, and a furnace, and the lava generator is just gold, iron, a little bit of redstone. So, yeah, I had a ton of redstone. I had like 10 stacks in that chest. So, with all the redstone I had, I figured why not a redstone generator. Wow, those sandwiches are so good. These are the best. Alright, so let's go ahead and make ourselves, what was I gonna make? Oh yes, I was going to make a hopper and a chest, because I want to catch what comes out of that generator. So we're gonna put that, okay, hopper, and then we're gonna catch what comes out of this thing in a chest. So we're gonna put the chest there. Let's dig behind it. And put the hopper against the chest. Alright, so is that gonna empty? Okay, that's gonna empty things out into that chest. And hopefully we can get some useful items from that. Okay, so let's place that there. Okay. So hopefully we can go ahead. I'm really hoping we can get an emerald from that stack of gravel. This heated redstone generator is not the best generator. In fact, I think the only one which is really good is the solar generator, but that is an entire block of diamond, so it's not a fun generator to make. Yeah, there are other generators. All of them are pretty darn expensive. High temperature furnace generator, so this one I think takes lava. Survivalist generator is the cheapest one, but it's also the least effective. So let's go ahead and go over here, and ooh, my essence berries are ready. Yes, endless XP. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so now that we've gotten that going, we can start, we can just kind of hope for an emerald. Let's go ahead and, I gotta figure this out. What do I want to do next? Well, I don't need to hang more meat up right now. I'm good on meat. Let's go ahead and harvest our garden. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright, so I actually have to figure out what I'm going to do next. You see, the reason I need an emerald is because I want to go to the Erebus dimension. And obviously that will take... Hold on, I have people. Hold on. Seriously? Seriously, game? 4 diamonds and not a single emerald. Really? These things... diamonds actually have a lower drop chance, by the way, guys. It's ridiculous. This sieve hates me. It hates me so much. Okay, I'm going to continue figuring out what we're going to do. Alright, so I think I know what we're going to do. So, pretty much, let's go ahead and, as I said, okay, so we need to take more of our living rock here. And I just noticed that our thing is completely full. So, let's go ahead and make another diluted mana pool. And then if we throw this in this mana pool, we're going to get a full mana pool. So, then we're going to go ahead, I want to put the mana pool in a permanent location. So, something like right there. No, not right there. Right, let's just say here, just so that we can give the garden a bit of room to expand. And then we're going to chop this down, and then let's place that on that so that it starts pulling out. And then we're going to bind this to this, and now this should transfer all the mana in here over to here. Okay, and that'll be a way of doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and, is there anything else we can do in Botania? Endo flames are good, but we're not gonna make those yet. Functional flora, clay colony, we don't really need anything right now. So let's go ahead and not do anything else with that. And let's just watch as our power transfer occurs. Seriously, why are you not pulling? Oh, you're out. That's why. Okay, so now we're going to chop that out. Chop that out. Let's put that over here. There's people again. Really? Grr. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Alright, so, figured out what we're gonna do next. So, over here, if we just go in on his, yes. Okay, so, as you can see, right here, we've got ourselves some tanks now. So, we're gonna make these tanks. So, I think 4 is a good number. And you know what, we gotta get more. We gotta get all the tanks in the world. So, boop, boop. As you can see, we need 8 tanks. Okay, so we're gonna use these tanks to make a big old cube. And then we're gonna take these XP drain. Let's go ahead and make that. So that requires 6 iron, which we have right there. Okay, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna make, that's 1. I can only make 1. Okay, so then we're gonna take this XP drain. So, yeah, then we're gonna take, I need this XP shower. I think that's what it's called. XP shower, I believe. Yeah, the XP shower, which is 3 iron and an obsidian. Alright, I don't have obsidian because I just used it all. So, let's go ahead, let's get the bystone barrel. Let's just make an obsidian really quick. So, hole in the ground, that's deep enough. Go scoop 1 lava bucket, 1 water bucket, and lava, water. Okay. And then we're just gonna pull this up and put the dirt back. Alrighty, so let's go get 3 iron ingots. We can break down our block. And put that there and that there. And I think I need a lever. Alright, so there we are, lever. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is let's go, where should I build this? It's a little structure I'm gonna build. I haven't built it yet. Okay, so I think like right over here is good. Yeah, right over there. Right in this little safety zone. So right here, let's dig a little cube, and put these right there. And then if I walk onto here and I shift, what's going to happen is this is going to fill up this entire big tank with a... What are you doing? Yes, we have guests now. But anyway, so this is going to put all my XP into this tank. And then if I go ahead and dig here, I put this there, and I put this XP shower on like that. And then I dig there. Okay, now this XP shower is not high enough. That's bad news. Okay. How do I... What are you doing? I'm trying to figure out how to work this XP shower. Okay, maybe I have to be one under it. Do I have to be under it? I don't know how to shower. This is a problem. XP shower, how do you work? I know you need a lever. Hold on. Okay, let's go. We're looking in the book. Book, please. Okay. So, luckily, this mod does come with a book. Okay, so let's see. XP shower. Let's go. Can I click these blocks? Can I click on it? XP shower. Okay, attach XP shower to a tank of XP juice and it'll pour out XP orbs. These orbs can be collected by an XP drain or an MFR sewer of XP juice and it'll pour out XP orbs. Okay, maybe it's not working because it's not technically where the XP orbs are. So maybe it has to go on that block right there. So we're going to make a bit of a shower entryway. And let's chop this out. Okay, so let's put it there. Yeah, look at that, XP juices. And can I turn it off? Yeah, okay, I can turn it off, and so I can avoid losing my XP. So now, essentially, we have ourselves a little bit of an XP shower room. So we can just go ahead, we can turn on our machine here, give ourselves all the levels we want, and then we can put them back if we want. So yeah, this will enable us to pretty much just make sure we don't lose XP when we die. We can store it away forever in our little home, which is going to be very good considering the fact we just got XP bushes to give us unlimited XP anyway. So yeah, pretty much a pretty cool function, I'd say. I like that function. And have we gotten an emerald yet? No, we have not. And we're almost at a stack of iron ore. You are really unfair, aren't you? And I've refilled this thing several times. It's pretty much, this entire device is a pain in the neck, because I have to constantly keep maintenance of it on it because it's not an automated system. So yeah, a lot of pain when it comes to this device. A lot of pain. So let's go ahead, let's go back inside. We're at 15 minutes. I want to do at least one more thing before we end the video. And I'm thinking maybe that thing could actually be starting necromancy, because we do have a lot of stuff now. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's start necromancy. So to start necromancy, I am going to need glass. Glass and bones. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I believe we're going to need a bunch of glass, just a ton of it, as much as we can get. Although 6 would be preferred. Okay, so there's 6 of that. Let's cook the 6 we have. Okay, so we're gonna cook that. And then we're going to make an item called the sewing machine. There's the DecoCraft sewing machine, but this is the sewing machine we need here. So a bone needle, string, and iron, 7 iron. So I can get the string easy. The bone needles, if I remember correctly, are made just using a bone meal. Okay, there we are. That's a bone needle. And 7 iron is pretty simple to get. Just break down the block. Alright, there we are. More iron. So then we can go ahead and we can craft the sewing machine like this. And this is where things are gonna get creepy. So now we're going to need a scythe, I believe. A scythe, I believe. It's called a scythe. You know what? At necromancy. Necromancy. Okay, so there we are. We need a bone scythe. And that is an obsidian, a normal scythe. A scythe. Okay, so we need to make a normal scythe. Okay, we do need blood. Yeah, okay, we need to get our jars of blood. And if you remember correctly, I found a bunch of jars of blood in the nether, but I don't know if we should use that one. Okay, so there's our jars. In order to get blood, we need to take, let's make 6 needles. We need to take these bone needles and have these glass bottles in our inventory. And while we do that, let's go ahead and get some more glass, as much glass as we can get. And our shovel broke. That's just wonderful. Let's go. I'll set this up to make more glass. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. No, not you. Not there. Okay. So, let's go ahead. We have to take these glass bottles, and we have to find anything that has life. Anything that is alive. What is Megan doing? Megan, what are you doing over there? Okay. So, let's go. Let's eat a strawberry jelly sandwich. And let's go, and we need to find anything that is alive. Let's go ahead. These do how much damage? I think these are just going to do a punch, but okay, it's a punch, and that's going to give me a jar of blood, and I need 6 of these, so let's just keep punching. Okay, so there we are. So we now have 6 jars of blood. Let's go to my house, and then we can make a scythe. Scythe is a stick, an iron hoe, an obsidian, and a jar of blood. Alright, so let's get that stone barrel out again. Let's go and get some. Have I gotten anything in there yet? No. Freaking, I got a diamond in there. That's good. I'm out of gravel. I'll fill that again and hopefully try and get more later. Let's go ahead and dig another hole. Actually, let's get more iron here. I have 8 iron. What am I talking about? Alright, so let's make another shovel, and I'll need a hoe. Okay, so there's we are. Shovel and a hoe. Then we can get ourselves stone barrel. Let's scoop a lava bucket. Okay, so now we should have the materials to make this. Let's put that there. I think it's a jar of blood, an obsidian, and a... Okay, that's a scythe. And I believe we need the bone scythe to do it. A bone, obsidian... I don't know. Okay, so the scythe. I think we can do it with just the normal scythe. So let's go ahead and get these glass and... Okay, pretty much just make this. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and we need to get ourselves some souls. Scythe does 6 damage, so I think it's going to be perfectly usable for this task. Okay. Go ahead, we're gonna go to our shape here, shape friend, and we have to steal his soul. Like that. And now, one of those glass jars turned into a soul in a jar. Okay, this is good. And then I need, finally, a necromancy. I need a necronomicon, which is made using blood, netherwort, which I can get, feather, and an ink sac. Well... I think we can do that. Alright, so let's go out. Let me go sort let me go sort my inventory real quick and I'll make this Necronomicon and then I think I'm gonna end the video. Oh my god, that took forever. Okay, so now I actually have some netherwort here. The jar of blood goes up there. The feather goes there. The 4 leather in the corners, and I think I need only ink sac. Okay, let's go ahead. I'll kill it with a scythe so I can get my, whenever I need an ink sac, I don't get an ink sac. Actually, I might have an ink sac. I think I've stored 1 or 2. Yes, I did store some. Alright, so, then we go ahead. We should be able to put that in there. And there we are, the Necronomicon. It doesn't actually have a use. It's not a book. But, yeah. So, what the Necronomicon is used for is actually, it'll be used to make the summoning altar. I think we can do that. Let's go ahead. I have to find an area where we can channel our magical power and create the altar. So, maybe over here. I don't know, something distant from our house, just in case magic goes awry. Yeah, right here. Let's go ahead and chop down these trees. Yeah, so we don't have much longer. We're kind of approaching a late point in the episode, but we might as well just get this done. Wait a second, what happened there? There we are, cleared the tree. Alright, so I believe the summoning altar requires that I put down a spruce wood and 2 cobblestone. And boosh. Okay, so there we are. Now we have the summoning altar, which can take souls and blood. And pretty much what this altar does is that I have to take a head, a body, and legs. I think that is the minimum requirement to create just creatures. And it appears that a friend has come through our portal. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end off this video here, guys. Oh, hit my headphones. Made a bit of a noise. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end off the video here, guys. So, yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see everyone in the next video. A goodbye, everyone.